Hey guys, and welcome back to another build. So it is literally the billionth time of me trying to record this because either A, I really didn't like how I was narrating this, so I scrapped it, or B, there was so much noise, there was literally static at one point in my audio, so I had to redo that. So yeah, hopefully this will turn out. I don't know if you can hear the frustration in my voice, but yeah. Hopefully this turns out and I can do this properly. But I am bringing you a new build today. It was a house that I saw pictures of on Twitter, so I got inspired and I really liked the little layout, the blueprints of it, and I was like, you know what? I need to try to make this in The Sims 4. So I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I kind of also had my own little take on it. It was a little different. It's kind of like a starter home, but not really because it's kind of expensive. I think it's like 70,000 simoleons. I could be way off, but I think it's something like that. I know it's under 100,000 simoleons. But yeah, it's a really small little home. I was going for a loft, kind of studio apartment vibe-ish, except it's a family home, so it's like 3 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, including the master bathroom. Whoa. Cannot talk right now. Okay. But yeah, so I was really happy with the way that it turned out. I'm just, as you can see, those little walls that are just kind of poking out, I thought they were a really nice little touch to the house. They're poking out, like, kind of covering the windows, so I thought it was really cool. So yeah, one thing that you'll notice about this house as well is I don't know if I mentioned it already, but the brick walls, there are brick walls everywhere in the house. So all on the outside, all on the inside, except for bathrooms, obviously, and the little section of the kitchen, which is really small, as you'll see. And yeah, one thing that I wanted to mention about the house before I started talking about what's actually happening on the screen is the backyard of the house isn't really backyard. It's kind of like in the front. It's a little barbecue and dining area, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. I kind of liked it. I never really did it in any house, but I don't know. It's really nothing special. I'm probably just amazed, or I'm probably more amused by it than you are. I don't know, whatever. More than I should be. More amused than I should be, I guess, is what I meant to say. I don't know if you can hear the cars outside. I'm going to hope that you can't. When I go over this, there better not be any sound of a car running outside the house of where I'm recording this right now. So basically, I'm going to start talking about what's actually happening on the screen. So as you can see, I'm playing with the walls. It's a very small house, so I had a lot of trouble. This house took me forever. You wouldn't think that it would have taken me so long considering how small it is, but it took me forever. Oh my gosh. So I'm making this little kitchen. It's a very small little kitchen. It's kind of cramped in the corner there. Well, it's not really cramped. There's actually quite a bit of room in the kitchen, I guess. But basically what I meant to say is open style. So the kitchen is kind of like combined with the dining room, which is combined with the living room. They're all in one. So somebody who's in the kitchen will be able to see whatever's on the TV in the living room. I don't know if the sim will actually be able to watch TV from the kitchen, but probably not. But you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just adding in a little bit of the living room now. That's what I meant to say. And you'll notice also the colors. I really love the color scheme that I went for in this house, Besides, obviously, like, you'll see the kitchen is just black and white, which is simple. The bathroom's also black and white. But the living room has this kind of, I don't really know. I really like the color scheme of it. So I move on to the upstairs, just adding the walls, like I said, that I was going to do. I think I said that right. I don't even know. I'm so lost right now. I've recorded this so many times. You'll just kind of have to bear with me. But so I'm adding again the brick walls, even into the bedrooms. The bedrooms have the brick wall too, which is really cool. But it also made me struggle so much trying to find a color scheme that matched with the brick walls. I cut out so much video of this, you guys would not believe. So I'm just adding in little decorations right now. Into the kitchen. I'm pretty sure I add shelves in the living room pretty soon. Right here, I eventually just put a light. I go through some paintings and then I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work. I put a light on top of that little menu right there, and then eventually I am going to add shelves, which the shelves are probably the one thing that I'm not too happy with the way in this house, but you'll see in a second. They're okay, but I don't know. I find they're just kind of there. But then at the same time, they're also kind of needed. But there wasn't really anything that I could put on it. So I don't know, it's kind of confusing. You'll eventually notice that I put crowd like plants around the TV and behind. I put a lot of plants in this house, as you'll notice the house is called Daisy's Home. So that's kind of where I got the inspiration from, because I put so many plants, just kind of, there's not so many plants, but there's quite a few, I guess. It just kind of crammed them together. I find it really makes the house unique. You have a distinct personality, I guess you could say. So I add in some plants, and I really like the way it turned out. I love how like the TV is kind of like on the slant under the stairs. I don't know why, but I really like the way all this turned out. So I'm just gonna make the bathroom right now. Very simple bathroom, and then I actually managed to incorporate into this house a home gym, which is kind of neat, I guess, because usually whenever I incorporate a home gym into my Sims houses, it's usually when they've got like a lot of money and you have no other thing to make a room for, right? So you're just like, let's make a gym. So I decided to do this little gym. It took me forever because it's so small, such small space trying to put this gym, but eventually I loved the way that it turned out. I experimented with so much different plants and decorations, so much different paintings, I guess, like wall decor. Like I had to cut out so much video, like I said. This took me forever, but eventually I found something that I liked. I added a little bookshelf in there as well, even though you don't really have anywhere to sit, but at least there's a bookshelf in the house, so if you need to gain skill, it's there. All the necessities of this house are definitely incorporated into it. And then I just add some paintings. I believe I add some flowers, some vines, I guess, whatever you would call that. Flowers on the wall, which is really cool. Some more paintings. And then in a second, I'm going to go back on the upstairs, I'm pretty sure. Just trying to fit in these little plants here. I didn't want to use no cheats, like no move objects on, so that was definitely a struggle. Oh, and here's a little backyard. Just very quick little backyard. So this is actually going, or well, it's at least what I intended to be the master bedroom. I wanted the bedrooms to be simple. That's kind of why, like, they're small, so you can just make them simple, but also nice at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So I just it's a very small little bed, and then I put in the walk-in closet. I eventually do change the bed though. I moved this bed and actually put it in another room. You'll notice actually that the two bedrooms that have double beds in them, I put this pink theme, I guess. I don't know why. I just felt it looked best with the brick walls. You can change that obviously if you don't really like the pink everywhere. But I don't know. It's what I found looked best. So now you'll notice that the bathrooms. Oh, actually I had 3 bathrooms. That's true. The master bathroom has a bathroom attached to it. So the 3 bathrooms, I went with a very simple theme. Just white and black kind. But yeah, so once I am done with the master bathroom, I guess, I move on to the 2 other rooms. Again, they were pretty simple, as you'll see here in a quick second. Come on, I just wanted to move on. Do some little spinning rotations, and then I start moving, adding some lights. Okay, I go into this bathroom. So yeah, I don't really know what to say right now. This is kind of awkward. Like, just a very plain bathroom. I hope you guys enjoy this house. I think I put it up on the gallery already. If not, and you try downloading it and it's not there, I'm probably, I don't even know. I'll let you guys know on Twitter when I do or if it is. And if you guys want it. If you guys like aren't really interested in downloading it, then that's fine too. But, yeah, I'll have to check because I'm not sure if I put it. Whatever. So I guess I'll figure that out. If anybody asks or whatever, just tell me. Let me know if you want it. But yeah, my Origin ID name is TheSimsDude45. So just look up my Origin ID and hopefully you'll find it. So like I said, I changed the bedroom setup, to a different, same pink theme, but different bedding, more expensive. And then I put the other bed that was in the other room. I put it in that room. And then I added just a little dresser. They don't get a walk-in dresser, unfortunately. I try adding a little wall decor, I guess. The movie hangout stuff pack was one of my favorite stuff packs by far. I just love the decorations that came with it. Amazing. So finally I move on to the final bedroom. This one is kind of a kid's room. It's not really like a fun kid's room. There isn't really much decorations. It's just a bed, dresser, and I have a little dinosaur painting on the wall with dinosaur rug, I think. So yeah, but again, it was such a small room, so I didn't really have much to work with. Originally, I was actually gonna make this room a nursery. So I put a crib in there and stuff, but then I really didn't like the way it's turning out. And the kids' room was actually in the other room, across from this bathroom. But again, I really didn't like it, so I had to completely change the upstairs. And now finally I'm just going to be adding some decor. You'll see here, this took me forever. Like nothing was working, and like I said, I didn't want to use any cheats, no move objects, so this took me forever because I couldn't fit anything. It was so small, such a tiny little space. I was literally getting so frustrated with this game, but eventually I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. I put some like plant, I don't really know what it's called, vines on the wall. It looked really cool. You'll see in a second. I'm pretty sure I leave that painting. I love that painting so much. But yeah, you'll see it's a very simple. I tried putting a lot of plants again to make it really a planty kind of home. It's probably the upkeep. You're probably gonna have to be watering so many plants if this was real life. If plants actually wilted in this game, like I think I would be done because I wouldn't be able to keep up with anything. I'd have to hire a gardener no matter what. But luckily they don't. I guess they're all fake or something. I guess we pretend that they're all fake or something. I don't know. Because if they did wilt, that would be a problem for my Sims. I can tell you that much. So, I don't really know what to say now. We're approaching the end of the build soon. And eventually you'll see like it's going to be very minor details around the house. I add a little patio. There's a sliding door in the kitchen. I add a little... Not really patio, it's so small. It's just steps that go outside. Your Sims are probably never going to use it because there's nothing there. It just leads to that brick wall back there, or stone wall, whatever, and then it leads to the front entrance of the house. But yeah, so here I am just adding minor details. Nothing was fitting, nothing was like I was really to my liking, so I was like, oh my gosh, you know what, like I think I'm done. I don't want, because again, less is more kind of thing, so I was like, you know what, I need to stop before I add way too much things and it just gets too crowded and gross and then I don't like it at all. So like I said, I add this little patio. It's gonna serve no use, trust me. Like I bet you Sims will probably never use that unless, maybe surprisingly they will. I don't know. But I guess so we're at the end of my video. That was fast. Okay, so here's a couple of pictures. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I'll put it up on the gallery and leave a like in the video. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.